All right, geometry class. We're moving on to section 10.2, which is areas of trapezoids, kites, and rhombuses. The nice thing about this section, the formula for the areas of a rhombus or a kite are exactly the same. All right, so let's first just take a look at a trapezoid, all right? And I'll draw a trapezoid from your book, like problem number 2. All right, so problem number 2, they give you a trapezoid. And this is problem number 2 on your lesson check, page 625. They tell me this base is 15. They tell me the bottom base is 27. Remember, with trapezoids, the bases are always the parallel sides. These are parallel sides. These are the bases. All right, and then your legs are the non-parallel sides. All right, they also tell us, remember, height is always perpendicular to your base. And this is 18 inches. Okay? The formula to find the area of a trapezoid. All right? So, once again, I told you last video that 1/2. All right, so area, and I'll draw a little trapezoid here. Area of a trapezoid, that 1/2 will start coming into play a lot. So the area of a trapezoid is equal to 1/2 times the height of your trapezoid. Remember, height has to be perpendicular. Times B1 plus B2, which stands for base 1 plus base 2. Notice how base 1 and base 2 are inside of parentheses. You have to find out what that figure is, this number, before you multiply by anything else. That's why they put it inside of parentheses. All right, so B1 plus B2, you have to do that first. So if we're looking at this problem here, I have 1/2 times the height, which is 18, and then B1, it doesn't matter which one you call B1 or B2, 15 plus 27. I am going to do the 15 plus 27 first. All right? That gives me 42. So 1/2 times 18 times 42. Now you can do this in any order that you want. All right? So I'm just going to do 1/2 times 18 is 9. So 9 times 42, I got 378. And this is inches squared. All right, so 378 inches squared. That was a pretty easy one. All right. Now, let's do a problem from your lesson check. I don't know, let's do problem number, we'll do problem number 3, okay? Because that's a rhombus, all right? Problem number 3 is a rhombus. With a rhombus, remember, a rhombus, all 4 sides are congruent. We need to know the diagonals, because the area of a, we'll draw like a little rhombus here. Area of a rhombus is equal to 1/2 D1 times D2. Very simple. This is the exact same formula you use for the area of a kite. Okay? And for problem number 3, they tell us that this diagonal is 3 feet. And this diagonal is 5 feet. All right? And it looks like it's the whole diagonal. It looks like they're telling us that the whole diagonal is 3 feet. They would have been a little more exact with their writings if they wanted this half of that. So if the whole diagonal is 3 feet, then we don't really need to do any work on that. But let's pretend, all right, let's just pretend that the area all right, the area here, 1/2 base times height. Let's just pretend this is 3, okay? And this is 5. So I'm going to say, get a different color pen. The distance from here to here is 5. The distance from here to here is 3. That means the whole diagonal, this whole diagonal, is going to be 10, and this whole diagonal is going to be 6, okay? So 1/2, diagonal 1, well, it doesn't matter, we'll just say it's 6. Diagonal 2 is 10, all right? This is equal to 6 times 10, which is 60, times 1/2, 30 feet squared. Super simple. All right, and then let's take a look at number 5. Number 5 is a kite. All right, number 5 is a kite. And they tell me that the distance from here to here is 10. The distance from here to here is 20. And they tell me that the distance from here to here is 10, and from here to here is 10. Once again, the formula is the same. Area of a kite is equal to 1/2 d1 times d2. So 1/2 diagonal 1 is 10 plus 10, which is 20. Diagonal 2 is 10 plus 20, which is 30. So 1/2 times 20 is 10. 10 times 30, 300, and this is meters squared. All right, so hopefully this helps. You do your homework, and make sure you watch this video. Make sure you can watch it multiple times, obviously, and make sure you look at the pictures that I'm going to post and read the section. All right, it will help you with your quiz. All right, guys, stay healthy.